Okay, let's jump into it, I guess. Starting off with some... Honestly, let's start with the neutral cards so we can actually have a bigger picture. There we go. Okay. Air Guitarist, 1 mana, 1/1. Give your weapon +1 durability. Comes down to how good the weapons are. Definitely is gonna see play here and there. Can't really say where exactly it's gonna be fitting in right now in terms of decks, but yeah, it does have merit for sure. +1 durability for 1 mana. Take those any day. Annoying Fan. 1 mana, 1/2, Battle Cry, choose a minion. It can't attack while this is alive. Fascinating-ish. I guess it makes sense in mech decks. I'm not sure how important it's gonna be, but yeah, I guess it makes a good amount of sense. Even if you don't straight up run it in your deck, discovering it from Amalgam or something might be a good idea. 1 mana, 1/1. Murloc. Death Rattle. Give any other minions +1/+1 and this Death Rattle. Well, this sounds pretty interesting. Surely there's gonna be some token style deck that's gonna be pretty good like this. Give any other minion +1/+1. Yeah, surely this is gonna be meta at some point, somehow. Not sure how, but surely there is gonna be something. Yeah, it can. Even opponent. But that's the thing. You're gonna be heavy on being on the board and tokeny, so a deck similar to, let's say, Token Druid, like Aggro Druids, would definitely be feeling okay with this, because they have a lot of shit. And it gives all minions this buff, so you can do some crazy big buffs like this. Unholy Death Knight might make use of it, and let's not forget it's a Murloc, so I think Murloc Shaman was getting some support. We'll see. 1 mana, 2/1 mech. The next mech you play costs 1 less. Frequency Oscillator. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be good in a mech deck. With Ziliax and friends coming back to core, I guess we are gonna be seeing some mech action with this one. Audio Amplifier, 2 mana, 2/3. Battle Cry. Set your maximum mana and hand size to 11. Druid's new best friend, I guess. Pretty good. Audiomatic, Rush, Finale, gain lifesteal. 2/3, no tribe. Guess it's a great arena card. I mean, it's not a horrible card either way, but it's a bit mediocre to be ran in normal decks, if you ask me. Hipster, 2 mana, 1/3, Battle Cry, discover a spell from your opponent's class that isn't in their deck. Discover a spell from your opponent's class that isn't in their deck. That's a weird thing to be discovering, I guess. I don't think it's gonna be something you normally run, honestly. Like, it's like a worse Scorpid. Scorpid was great because it's also poison and you discover from your crap. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be good. Instrument Tech, 2 mana, 1/2, draw a weapon. Sure, weapon decks love that, so surely it's gonna be seeing play. Party Animal, give +1/+1 to a minion of each type in your hand. I think Menagerie Warrior might like this. It's a beast. Overall, Menagerie decks are gonna be having fun with this one. What the fuck? There's a disco in front of my room right now. Like, what the hell, man? 2 mana, 2/2 elemental, Rolling Stone. Rush, if the last card you played costs 1, gain +1/+1. Yeah, I guess it could be a good elemental support on some deck. Right now, I'm not exactly sure where. Potentially Shaman, I guess. I don't know. I think Mage has some elemental action going for it, I hear. Okay, Stereo Totem. At the end of your turn, give a random minion in your hand +2/+2. Not the worst prospect in the world, I guess. Not sure if even something like Totem Shaman would be running this in Wild, but might have some sense in certain decks. It's also kind of weird that it's a Totem and it's not a Shaman card. Yeah, pretty weird actually. 3 mana 4/2, Cowbell Soloist. If you control no other minions, deal 2 damage. Not a bad AoE right there. I think control decks are gonna be loving this one. Like, if we had this for Big Spell Mage, for instance, that definitely would have been ran in there. But Big Spell Mage is gone now. 3 mana 2/5 Taunt, Finale, force all enemy minions to attack this. Again, another decent early game control tool, I guess. But it's also kind of on the mediocre side, I'm not sure. 3 mana 2/4 Mech, Metro Gnome. After you play a 1-cost card, draw a 2-cost card, then increase. Oh wow, so you can literally put this, play 1, then 2, then 3, and draw a ton. Again, it's a mech, so surely it's gonna be decent for them. Like, you can just put this out and magnetize onto it so it sticks. Surely it's gonna be a decent draw tool. Draw engine, one might say. 3 mana 2/2 Outfit Tailor. Give a friendly minion attack and health equal to this minion's. As a battle cry. Not horrible. Some hand buff action could happen, like Bloods. Death Knight does have the tools to be a hand buff deck, but still kind of an odd one. Paparazzi, 3 mana 3/4, battle cry, discover a legendary minion, trash. 3 mana 3/3, take a snapshot of your current hand and shuffle it into your deck. So it's a dead man's hand, but a neutral, right? And what does the snapshot mean? Like, are you shuffling the cards one by one? Or are you top decking a snapshot and play it in your hand? Oh, there it is. It's a 2 mana snapshot. Yeah, 2 mana. Add the snapshotted cards to your hand. Fascinating. Not horrible, I guess. It might make sense for some control attrition decks if those are ever a thing again. Quillbore, 3 mana 1/5. Battle cry, choose a minion. It has +4 attack while this is alive. Wow, this is a pretty good aggro card if you ask me. No idea, Godzilla. I'm literally seeing the cards for somewhat the first time. Most of them, at least. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy good in aggro decks, like 3 mana 1/5, give +4 to a minion. Surely you're gonna have a minion stuck if you're aggro early game. Definitely sounds pretty good. 3 mana 5/6 elemental. At the start of each turn, lose 1 attack or health, choose randomly. That's kind of busted. But it's at the start of each turn, so you play this on turn 3, the opponent's turn, and now it's a, let's say, 5/5, and it's your turn, let's say it's a 4/5. Still kind of busted. Yeah, definitely makes sense, at least in elemental decks, that's for sure. 3 mana 3/4, battle cry, summon a 0/3 instrument case for your opponent. Break it for a random weapon. Fascinating. Yeah, I mean, Death Knight doesn't lose any cards, basically, so, Death Knights are probably gonna remain strong. 4 mana 3/3, Divine Shield, Finale, give adjacent minions Divine Shield. That's pretty strong. Even though it's a shitty minion. Kinda on the fence about it, like, does make sense, and again, something like an aggro deck could be interesting. Surely we're gonna see some situations where this is decent. Yeah, I mean, Paladin decks have Divine Shields already, I guess, but it's gonna be a great arena card, that's for sure, but maybe even in standard some aggro decks are gonna be using this. 4 mana free battle cry, transform into a free copy of a minion. Is this strong? You can use it on the opponent's stuff as well. Like, we used to have something like this for 5 mana, didn't we? Not the Faceless Manipulator, but the other thing. I think it was from Karazhan or something, or no, Whispers of the Old Gods. I think it was the exact same battle cry too, like transform into a free copy of a minion. Am I crazy? It was some kind of faceless thing, but not manipulator, something else. I guess it was not a faceless, but what was it, man? Maybe it was not Whispers. Oh, there it is. Faceless Shambler. Taunt battlecry copy of friendly minions attacking. No, I guess I was thinking about something else completely. But no, I think I was thinking about this. No, it wasn't Aldram. I think I was mixing it up with this, but that's not at all what that does, so whatever. Anyway, maybe it's gonna, like, surely it's gonna have some utilization. I just don't think about anything just yet, but made sense. Okay, TC, pretty busted. 4 mana 2/2 beast, charge, battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each other free bird you've played this game. Surely there's gonna be a rogue busted situation with this in it. Surely rogue is gonna break the meta with this crap. With charge nonetheless. Merge Cellar, 4 mana 3/5 Naga. At the end of your turn, put a random spell on the top of your opponent's deck. Well, that's kind of annoying, like, you're basically slowing down their game plan, but nobody in their right mind is gonna be playing this, right? Like, you might discover it and feel okay about it, but there's not gonna be anybody putting this in their deck straight up, right? 4 mana 2/6, Battlecry, choose a minion, it has stealth. Well, this is alive. Interesting. What do you mean, Gigaleo? I don't think you're gonna be running this in your deck either way. The Naga, the Annoy created by. Yeah, kinda. Gotta create it, you're not gonna run it. 4 mana 5/4, legendary battlecry, add 2 free bots to your opponent's hand. Death Rattle, summon them for yourself. So basically, if the opponent doesn't play them from hand, when this dies, you get a couple of free bots, huh? Not the worst thing in the world, but again, I'm not sure you're gonna be straight up running this in your deck. Not sure, Jadis. Not sure. I think I was thinking about exactly that card, but I had it way wrong what it did. This is a free legendary? Well, no wonder it's free. It's kind of shitty in it. I'm not sure this is gonna be that amazing, is it? I mean, maybe if at least it had the mech tag on it itself, that would have been nice. 4 mana, 2/5. After you cast a spell, add a random fire spell to your hand. Fire spell. Guess mages and shamans might have some decent utilization with this at some point, but it's gonna have to involve some serious mana cheat, right? Like some sort of miracle vibe I'm getting out of this one. Not sure it's gonna see play just yet, but at some point maybe it's gonna be part of some busted meta deck. 5 mana, 4/4 undead, Ghost Rider, Battle Cry, discover a spell, Finale, discover another. Wow. So 5 mana, discover 2 spells. Not bad. It's kind of pricey though, but I'm assuming we are gonna see. Are we gonna see this? Like, spell discover, we basically see Scorpids and School Teachers because Scorpid's poison. School Teacher has some serious discount on it. Same with Vizier. This one does discover a lot, but not much going for it either way. Like 5 mana do nothing basically. So yeah, looks more like an arena card indeed. Okay, and there's that Tony guy. 5 mana, 4/6 pirate. Both player decks are swapped. Finale, draw cards. So you basically swap decks and you can't return them back. Is that it? I'm from Bulgaria, Ristar. Ristarista. Ristarasista? Sounds Bulgarian a bit, in a worrying way. Okay. Oh, really? Where does it say that though? Like, it's so weird. Oh, close. But is your name referring to you being racist or something? Because it kind of sounds like that in Bulgarian, at least. That's some thin ice over there. Not a. Oh yeah, it's not a battle cry. You're not wrong. It kind of felt like a battle cry. So if you shadow step this as a rogue, the effect remains. No, it doesn't. Right? It has to be on the board and alive and non-silenced. Well, I guess it's not that horrible. But surely there's gonna be busted ways to make this broken. 6 mana, 5/5 undead. Death Rattle, summon a random 5-cost minion from the past. Trash. I mean, it's arena good card, but you're not gonna run that shit. 7 mana, 6/6 Amalgam. The 1 Amalgam band. Battlecry, gain random bonus effects for each minion type you've played this game. What are the bonus effects? Like, Taunt, Rush, Lifesteal, Untargetable, that kind of deal. +1/+1. Sounds strong. Again, probably if Amalgam decks are a good idea, this is probably going to be a good one. Like, for a Warrior, potentially. Tradable 8 mana, 8/8 Dragon. Finale, destroy an enemy minion. Well, that's a very strong arena card, but heck, this is gonna be used in a dragon deck as well, I think. No charge? Well, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this is gonna be strong. Especially being a tradable, surely dragon decks are gonna pick this up. 8 mana, 3/10 undead. Rush. After this attacks, gain +1 attack. And attack a random enemy minion. Not horrible, but you're not gonna be running this, I'm assuming. Not a bad discover, however. 10 mana, 6/12 Beast, Taunt, Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. It's not the worst card in the world, but again, you're not gonna be running this in your deck. How do you play this game? What do you mean, Godzilla? You've been here before. What do you mean? Okay, cool. That's it for the neutrals. So let's go over to the. Yeah, it's gonna be an evergreen keyword for this core set. Oh, how long do I play this? I don't know, 6 or 7 years now. It's been a while. Okay, Unholy 1 gem, Death Growl. Choose a minion, spread its Death Rattle to absent minions. What are the good Death Rattles in the game right now? Oh my goodness, that sounds disgusting, Perpetual. Choose a minion, spread its death rattle to adjacent minions. It's a spell. Yeah, surely it's gonna be decent. Like, even in the egg, you can just give the egg this and suddenly you have a couple of extra free frees. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Location, Mosh Pit. Spend 3 corpses to give a friendly minion reborn. Only 2 charges on it, but it's 2 mana. What do you give Deathborn to nowadays? Reborn to nowadays? Can't really picture this in anything right now, but yeah, 2 mana. Surely we're gonna see some play from this at some point. 3 mana, 3/2 weapon, Blood Gem. Last one didn't have a gem. Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Lifesteal Undead. Change your health on your turn while equipped to improve. That's a Death Rattle. So it just summons a single fat minion. How's it going, Trellis? It's not bad. Like, this, if you just play like a Blood Boil, suddenly you're summoning a 8/8 basically, just from that, against the full board or something. Yeah, that's gonna be good. 3 mana, 2 blood gems, 3/4 undead. Taunt costs health instead of mana if your hero was healed this turn. Decent-ish. It's kind of on the iffy side, because the 5 mana guy didn't see that much play either, and he did not have a requirement. But this one is better statted, less health cost, so I guess it might make some sense. 3 mana, 2/1 undead, Frost Rune. Battlecry, deal 2 damage, finale to all enemies. Yeah, that can be decent. That can be decent indeed. Only 1 gem, so you can even fit it in Rainbow. Another 3 mana, 1 red gem. Give 4 random minions in your hand, +2/+2. Swaps each turn. The swap was, it's gonna give 1 minion +8 or 2 minions +4. I think it was 2 minions +4, right? Why is the second effect of this? There it is. Yeah, 2 minions +4. Okay, not bad. It's a bit expensive though, and it's blood. You kind of don't want to be doing that as blood. But at least it's not costing you corpses, so it's not that horrible. 5 mana, 5/4 undead, 1 unholy. Battlecry, spent 5 corpses to trigger and gain the death rattle of a random friendly minion that died this game. What are good death rattles right now for unholy? Nothing's rotating for Death Knight Godzilla. Oh, Undying Allies? That was for Shadow Priest. No, it's not rotating. It's decently new. Cagehead? Guess we'll see him next. Soon. 5 mana, 3/6 undead. 1 blue blood rune. Lifesteal after your hero gains health. Summon a soul with that much attack and health. Wow. I mean, this comboed with even something like Vampiric Blood, that's a 10/10. It's kind of neat in it. Yeah, this is gonna be decent. There's that Cagehead. 8 mana, 2 unholy runes. 5/1 undead. Death Rattle, summon a 9/9 Blight Boar with charge and taunt. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? I mean, that's insane. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna be running there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Gigolo. You might be right. It might be a couple of 5/5s, which arguably is better, honestly. Okay, so this is gonna be strong. And the 10 mana Rainbow card. Lifesteal, deal 5 damage, summon 2 1/1 souls. Randomly improved by corpses you've spent. So it doesn't spend corpses, it just counts towards how many corpses have been spent. Die Hard fan. How does this improve, by the way? Like, randomly improve. One corpse spent makes it a +2/+2 or a 6 damage, is that it? Because that's kind of crazy. Oh, summon free. So there's 3 different things it can land on. But is it 3 or is it 4? Like, could be 2 1/2s, 2 2/1s, something along those lines. The damage it deals, the number of souls, the attack or the health. Oh, so it's 4. So let's say if you spent 40 corpses, which is a shit ton, that's like potentially 15 damage, right? Well, I guess this caps out at 7, so it stops after that. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be dealing a decent chunk of damage. At least you can't discover this. That much is confirmed at least. Interesting, interesting. Well, I guess some rainbow action is potentially happening because we saw a lot of 1 rune cards, which kind of defeats the purpose of the rune archetype, you know? Like, if they make everything, or at least most of the things, 1 gem, it's kind of like not having a requirement at all, I guess, but at least you can't run things like Cage Head with this shit. Okay. Emo Hunter. Taste of Chaos. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Finale, discover a fel spell. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Discover a fel spell. It's kind of meh. You don't need to kill the minion, I guess, but are you seriously gonna be running this? You do discover a fel spell, I guess, if you're in need of extra fel spells, but we are losing Jace, so I don't know about that fel archetype right now. Maybe later, not sure about now. 2 mana, 2/3 demon. Your hero has lifesteal. Wow, that's busted. That's kind of busted as fuck, boy. That's basically a 1 less mana Eldrachi Warblade and you get the slap cards. Interesting, interesting. That's gonna be decent for sure. Security. Summon 2/1/1 Eldari with Rush. Outcast, summon 1 more. So 2 mana, summon 3 1/1s with Rush. We had a 3 mana card like this and it wasn't that spectacular, but I guess a tokeny deck is gonna be happy with this. 2 mana 1/1 Naga Rush, Battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each minion that died this turn. Okay, so there's that tokeny support. For each minion that died this turn, so if you kill some shit, this could be crazy good, like turn, potentially turn 4 or even turn 3 with the coin. This thing can be something like a 7/7, I guess, if everything aligns perfectly for it. Draw 2 rush minions, they cost 1 less. Not bad, I'm assuming. Makes this even cheaper. Weapon, Glaivatar. Therefore, I'll draw 1 card. Play outcast cards while equipped to improve. 4 mana, 4/2, draw a bunch. Surely it's gonna be good. Maybe outcast Demon Hunter is finally gonna be decent in standard even. Or not, I don't know. 4 mana, 4/3, legendary. Rush. After a friendly rush minion attacks, give your minions +1 attack. Okay, that's gonna be decent now, isn't it? Again, if the rush archetype prevails, I don't know. Have you guys seen this being a good deck on the Furycraft streams? Sounds like it has definitely potential. 4 mana, 3/6. Whenever your weapon is destroyed, equip a random Demon Hunter weapon. That sounds good. Could even equip the same weapon again. Yeah, good luck with it, Godzilla. Sounds good. 5-mana legendary going down swinging. Give your hero +2 attack and immune this turn, then attack each enemy minion. Wow, this is gonna be basically a Reno combined with the free drop, with the 2-drop lifesteal thing. Sounds good. It was great. Sounds interesting indeed. Okay, 5-mana for free. Guitar Soloist. Battle Cry. If you control no other minions, draw a spell, a minion, and a weapon. Well, that's insane. It's kind of pricey at 5 mana, but you're drawing specific things, so surely it's gonna be good. Yeah, that'd be crazy good. Puffer Fist is actually in standard still, so yeah, that's gonna be strong as fuck. Okay, we're moving down to Druids, I guess. With the hero power crap, 1 mana 1/2 Undead Beast, Battlecry and Death Rattle. Your hero power gains 1 more armor this game. Yeah, the armor part not that crazy good, but the attack part pretty good in it. Choose one, draw a beast, or discover one. 1 mana 1/1. Anubra Khan is a beast. Underking is a beast. I think it will be Cax, but let's go over the new cards soon. Yeah, this is gonna be a good way to tether your minions out. There's the other half. 2 mana 2/1 beast, Battlecry and Death Rattle. Your hero power gives you your hero +1 more attack this game. Imagine if this was still here with the quest, by the way. Crazy good stuff. Okay, that's good. 2 mana Harmonic Moods. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Gain 4 armor. Swaps each turn. Give your hero +4 attack this turn. Gain 2 armor. Pretty strong. Rhythm and Roots. Choose one secretly. Summon 3 5/5 Ancients in 2 turns, or 8/8 Giants or 2. What? Oh, it's still free 8/8 Giants in 4 turns. Yeah, probably. Like, waiting for those minions that long, kinda annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure how good this is gonna be. It's a nature spell. But it's basically a 4 mana do nothing. Like, if you get to play this discounted somehow, sure, but if you just straight up have to pay 4 mana do nothing like that, like the 5/5s are not even rushing or anything, right? No taunt, no anything. Feels a bit too mediocre if you ask me. 4 mana common card, spread the word, draw 2 cards, costs 1 less for each attack your hero has. Okay. Is Pounce still in standards? Think not. But yeah, this is gonna be a nice card draw tool for hero power. Druid, I guess. 4 mana 2/3, Timber Tambourine, Death Rattle, summon 1 5/5 Ancient. Play cards that cost 5 or more while equipped to improve. Does the improvement mean extra 5/5s or bigger minion? Like, summon 1 5/5. Yeah, I don't get this one. I'm not sure. Anybody seen this? The summon part, so it summons extra 5/5s? Wow, that's huge, man. Sounds good indeed. 5 mana 4/5. Battlecry, draw 2 cards that cost 6 or more. Finale, they cost 1 less. Yeah, 3 turns to proc, but it's still a 4 mana 2/3 weapon, so you can control the board with it and whatnot. Sounds decent in something like a Ram Druid or I don't know. That style of archetype. Yeah, you could. Summer Flower Child. Yeah, we already went through that. Decent. 7 mana, choose 1 nature spell, summon 5 2/2 trends, or give your minions +2/+4 and taunt. Okay. That sounds like a strong choose 1 card. It's a bit pricey for it to be part of aggro like Arbor Up in back in the day, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like, summoning a bunch of 2/2 trends kinda not super amazing. Like, they don't even have rush or anything. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice discover, but is it gonna be something we're gonna be running? Kinda hard to say from now. 7 mana 6/6 Quillbore, Zoc, Foxsnout. Battle Cry, summon 2/1/1 Quillbores with Taunt. Improved by your hero attack and armor gained this turn. Well, I'm assuming here the 1/1 part gets improved, not the 2 part, because the 2 part is actually written like a word. Sounded decent. Moving down to counter action, bunch of bananas. Give a minion +1/+1, 3 bananas left. So you get to play this 4 times, is that it? That sounds good. And it's good that it actually doesn't fill your hand, too, like... So you basically have a Blessing of Kings, but spread out for when you actually have the mana to play it, huh? That sounds cool. 1 mana, 1/3 Quillbore. Finale, the next beast you summon gets +1/+1. That's decent. Would have been nice if it was also a beast, but it's a Quillbore. But 1/3 minions are usually great at 1 mana. 2 mana, 2/3 Naga. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to the lowest health enemy. That's kind of cool because it also goes face on an empty board. This might actually be pretty good in Wild Quest Hunter nowadays, who knows? Probably not as good, like, I mean, they have the legendary there, so... Yeah, I guess we'll see. 2 mana, Barrel of Monkeys. Summon a 1/4 monkey with Taunt. 3 monkeys left. So, 2 mana, 1/4 with Taunt. Over and over again. Again, decently efficient. Maybe not as amazing as the other one, but it can see play. I can see this happening. Like, this is gonna be very helpful for you to actually not lose a lot of steam while actually developing on the board, even though it's not developing that much. Like, surely it's gonna be decent enough to get to see some play. 3 mana 4/2, Battle Cry. If you control no other minions, discover and cast a secret. That's cool. We don't have any new secrets from the expansion, but we did get some from the core set, like the 4/2 Panther and what was the other one? Misdirection or something? Can't remember. But we are losing Ice Trap, so that was a decent one. Yeah, it should be decent, like some sort of secret hunter. No more Dumbledore Bridge, however, so that's kind of worrying. Yeah, should be decent. Like, you don't even have to be in a secret deck, like you straight up discover and cast. 4 mana 4/2 weapon, Jungle Jammer, Death Rattle, summon a random 1-cost beast. Cast spells while equipped to improve. So you can summon a random 10-cost beast. It's a bit on the iffy side, but let's not forget it's a 4 mana 4/2, which is generally pretty good stats for the cost for a weapon. And the effect is not amazing, but it's basically a little bit of bonus, like you can summon a 4-drop, 5-drop beast. How's it going, Zunkin? Yeah, going over the cards. Finally. 5 mana, Big Dreams. Summon the highest cost beast from your hand. It goes dormant for 2 turns. This is gonna be trash, right? Like, it's super slow. King Crush is still in standard, by the way, right? It's still gonna be in standard with this. It didn't rotate out of the core set or anything. But a bit slow in it. Bit slow in it. 6 mana 10/10 Beast, Rush, Battlecry, fill your opponent's hand with bananas. This is insane. Like, not only it's a 6 mana 10/10, but you're also fucking up the opponent's top deck, so... Like, that's kind of huge, man. Like, the bananas... It's been a while since giving your opponent bananas is actually a downside. That's, like, double positive. That is freaking good right there. 10 mana 5/6 Beast. Rush whenever this attacks. Draw a beast and gain its stats. Okay, so if you draw King Crush out of this, that's huge. But it's also super expensive. We still have Sunken City in the rotation, so you can get this out cheaper and whatnot, but it's a bit expensive in it. Not sure. Not sure this is gonna be that amazing. Perhaps. 10 mana tradable legendary spell, Stranglehorn Heart. Tradable resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more, so I guess Big Beast Hunter is gonna be a thing. With Mukla and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, this drawing you a Mukla, that's like a 15-16 beast with Rush that does something and draws. I guess if the meta is slow enough for this to be a good deck. The Mountain Bear is also rotating, right? That was from Alterac Valley, so we don't have that anymore. I don't know. Wait, so this gains the stats before it connects, is that it? Because that might be decent indeed. Okay. Yeah, kind of huge in it. Okay, going for the mage action. Synthesize. 1 mana common spell, add a random 1, 2, and 3 cost elemental to your hand. It's kind of trashy, but is elemental mage even a thing? Like, does it get enough support? Let's fuck around and find out. 2 mana weapon, cosmic keyboard. After you cast a spell, summon an elemental with stats equal to its cost to lose 1 durability. Those look sexy as fuck. I guess it's decent-ish. Yeah, surely it's gonna be okay. 2 mana legendary spell, discover a spell, finale, return this to your hand at the end of the turn. So it's basically like a Svalna Priest kind of deal, but you only get to do it once a turn. If you time it correctly. Not bad. Ish. Like, it's a 2 mana, like, Ruined Orb finale. You gotta spend your entire mana with the last card. Like, this has to be the last card with your last 2 mana kind of deal. And that's what finale means. 2 mana, rewind arcane spell. Discover a copy of another spell you've cast this game. Not horrible. 3 mana for free. Death Rattle, copy the highest cost spell in your hand. Wow, a lot of copying effects for spells, man. Like, you could get a bunch of frozen touches like this. That can be, like, these could be decent things for something like Aggro Mage still, even though that's losing a lot. But also a lot of things are remaining for it too, so I don't know. Yeah, Devborn even. Hollow Technician, 3 mana, 3/4. After any minion takes exactly 1 damage, destroy it. Not bad. Is the 1 mana deal 1 damage to 3 minions still here? Because that's gonna be a very hard removal like that. This thing is gonna be crazy good in the wild, I'm assuming. Like, is it though? Like, are there decks that feel okay playing some of that crap? Perhaps. Like, surely there's gonna be a great combo with this, right? Not exactly sure what 1 damage spells are still in the game, but surely we have a bunch of effects like this. 3 mana light show, hero power. I mean, that, among other things, is gonna be decent on its own, but well, that guy is rotating as well, though, the Reckless Apprentice, so that's not gonna be happening. 3 mana light show, shoot 2 beams at enemies that deal 2 damage. Shoot 1 more for each light show you've cast this game. Okay, so this is what we're gonna be copying, huh? And this also can go face. At enemies. Shoot 2 beams at enemies. Wait, so this can go straight up face? Are you targeting this? Doesn't say random enemies. But it does say enemies. Is this random, guys? Yeah, I mean, it does look like they didn't have room for all the text in the world here, doesn't it? But, yeah, I guess this is what you're gonna want to be copying with all of these, huh? Slap some spell power to it and probably becomes crazy. 4 mana, 2/4 Naga. Battle cry if you control no other minions. Summon 2 1/2 amps with spell power. Okay, there's the spell power. Fascinating. What are the amps looking like? Hilarious. Why are they not just called amps, by the way? Like, I guess they didn't have room to spell it out in the card text, but might as well just double down on it. 4 mana, spell, volume up, arcane, draw 3 spells, finale, discover a copy of one. Okay, more discovering, sounds good. Yeah, sounds random. 10 mana, mana storm, 8/8. Set the cost of spells in your hand to 0. After you cast one, the others cost 1 more. People have discovered some crazy actions with this, right? It's a 10 mana though, like is this... Can you even cheat this out faster? Probably not. Not sure how strong this is gonna be. It's insane with Pyroblast. Well, I mean, you already spent the 10 mana at an 8/8 do nothing basically, so it better be. Like, have we seen some good decks with Mana Storm like this? Can you even cheat him out fast? Because it sounds a bit slow. We have, yes. And it was good? Or did it feel like a meme? I don't know. Yeah, looks like a meme to me. Moving down to Paladins. Let me scroll down. Okay, next one's Priest, so we're gonna see some of that Shadow Priest action. Disco Mall, 2 mana, 2/2 Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Play minions while equipped to improve. Okay, so this one's interesting because you actually want to be playing extra minions, but when you swing the weapon, the minions you've played might actually receive the buff instead, and you get to lose out on the direct face damage, I guess. Yeah, that might make a lot of sense actually, Trellis. Not a bad idea. Okay, that weapon seemed good. 2 mana tradable Holy Spell. Convert a friendly Divine Shield into a 5/5 Elemental. Convert a friendly Divine Shield. Just the Divine Shield, not the minion. Okay, that's good then. That's decently good then. And yeah, that minion that gives 2 adjacent minions Divine Shield might actually be pretty decent on its own too. Living Spotlight. 3 mana boogie down. Summon 2 1-cost minions from your deck. Finale, give them taunt. That is a 3 mana? It's nice that it thins out your deck. What good 1-drops do we have that we want to thin out like that, though? I'm not sure. But, generally cards like this do see play, so definitely sounds good. It's a holy spell, so you can even discount it somehow. 2-1 Divine Shield, yeah, that'll be nice. 2-1 Divine Shield taunt. Yeah, maybe Pure Paladin's gonna load this. Probably will. 3 mana 2-2 Murloc, Divine Shield. Your minions with Divine Shield have +2 attack. Okay, that's sexy. A bit pricey, but sexy nonetheless. 3 mana legendary holy spell. Give your hero Divine Shield for the rest of the game. Playing a holy spell refreshes it. Oh my god. Carol's finally out, and now we have this shit. Fuck me, dude. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy good indeed. 4 mana 4/3 Beast, Divine Shield. After a friendly character loses Divine Shield, draw a card. Well, that's crazy good. I mean, it kinda does, but it kinda shouldn't, Cax. Like, you gotta prioritize what's more important, getting that Divine Shield over and over again, or actually tempoing, so doesn't hard stop you. It's just something to think about. 5 mana holy spell, discover a 5-cost minion, summon it with +1/+1. Swaps each turn. Okay, so it's basically discover a minion and give it +5 or +1. Not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not sure this is gonna be that amazing. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be good. 5 mana 3/3 Kangor Dancing King. Lifesteal Death Rattle. Swap this with a minion from your hand and give it Lifesteal. Decent, but what are you gonna be running this into? It's not even a mech, which is kind of weird. Wasn't Kangor a mech the first time? Can't remember. But it's gonna see some play at some point, probably. 6 mana 4/2 Death Rattle. Summon a minion from your deck with less attack than this minion. This kind of sounds like trash, but it all comes down to what minion you can actually cheat out like this. It's probably trash though. Like, it doesn't even have rush. But kind of sounds bad. I don't know, there's probably gonna be at some point something you can do with this, but right now, probably no. It's gonna take it a while. Oh, okay. So I guess you can summon this shit with that shit? Taunt, Divine Shield, Death Rattle, summon 3 1/2 mechs with Divine Shield, and Taunt. I guess you can do that, but is it really that good? It's also, like, you gotta be running only a few minions for this to be actually consistent. I don't know, man. Follow my lead, dies. Flavor texture so good, man. Okay, moving down to Priestical. 1 mana location. It's actually funny, not everybody gets locations. Like, Death Knight has one, Priest has one. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's not that the Priest location was bad by any means, neither is the Death Knight location bad, like, kind of weird, honestly. But it's kind of nice, too, so, that basically means we're going to be seeing more locations for other classes in the future as well. 1 mana, 2 charges restore, 3 health to all friendly characters. Sounds decent, especially with the overheal keyword. Surely it's gonna be good. 1 mana 0/2 weapon, idle adoration. Idle's adoration. Your hero power costs 0. After you use it, lose 1 durability. So you pay 1 mana for your hero power cost 0? Is that even good? Kinda sounds bad to me. But yeah, maybe it's not so bad for Shadow Priests, but also for with the overheal mechanic, I guess it's gonna be good. The overheal mechanic is the real reason why this weapon should be seeing play, I think. Basically allows you to play a minion on curve and overheal it the first turn you play it for 0 mana. 2 mana 1/2 Naga. Restore free health to all other friendly minions. Gain +1/+1 for each one overhealed. Each minion overhealed, I guess, so. This is gonna be decent. But it's only for friendly minions, so it's kind of awkward. Like, you're not going to be playing this on curve and feel amazing about it, because you're not going to have more than 1 minion on turn 1, probably. 2 mana, Holy Spell. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Finale, give both +1/+2. Yeah, this is going to be decent, I guess. Not sure exactly how you're going to be using this, but it does sound good for aggro-ish archetypes, but it also sounds good for extra value. Getting a copy of a minion like that sounds good. Yeah, it is gonna be good. On so many levels. 3 mana 2/5 undead. Overheal, summon a random minion with cost equal to the amount overhealed. I mean, this kind of looked like a Shadow Priest card, but it really isn't. Like, you're not gonna overheal anything with this guy. He's a 3 mana 2/5 do nothing for Shadow Priest, even though it's undead. Yeah, I don't know about this one. 3 mana Holy Spell. Your first spell each turn costs 2 less. Lasts until you don't play a spell on your turn. Sounds good. But what archetype is going to be using this? Boom Priest is still going to be a thing, even though probably not so much, because we are losing the 2/3 elemental. The infinite spell? Which infinite spell? Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be good with Svalna indeed. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna be okay with Svalna. It's not gonna be as good as it was with the elementals, but I guess that's some sort of support for it, but I'm not sure it's gonna remain an archetype, honestly. Like, the elemental was just too important for that to work. You don't only discover for 0, but you also play everything super discounted, so I'm not sure about that. 3 mana Shadow Spell. Give a minion -5/-5. If it has 0 attack, destroy it. Sounds good. I guess you can kill basically anything with this. Playing a 4 attack minion doesn't mean it's gonna stick anymore. Like, it didn't for a long time, but even more now. 4 mana Fight Over Me. Basically a Hysteria. Choose 2 enemy minions. They fight. Add copies of any that die to your hand. Not sure if the add copies part is that important for us, honestly. But it should be pretty good, right? Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful what you're playing against. Priest, like, playing a big minion plus a poison minion is a no-no. 4 mana 4/8. Battlecry. Deal 4 damage to this minion. Overheal. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy. OTK much? Did somebody figure out an OTK with this shit already? It's a 4-mana minion too. Basically, it's a 4-mana 4/4. And if you heal it a ton of times, it's a lot of damage. This is gonna be strong, guys. Like, if you put down a couple of locations, you have a 0-mana hero power ready. Surely there's gonna be OTK with this crap. 6-mana holy spell that swaps each turn to deal 3 damage and summon a 6/6, or deal 6 damage and summon a 3/3. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure you can overheal a minion over and over again, right? Like, you just gotta use different heals on it. This is gonna be busted and wild, to say the least. It's a 4-mana, chat. Like, 4 mana, and you have so many 0 healing in wild right now. Surely it's gonna be busted. Okay, moving down to rogues. Breakdance. 1-mana shadow spell. Return a friendly minion to your hand. Summon a dancer with its stats and rush. Pretty strong. It's not like a shadow step, but too bad that one rotated. Yeah, but the thing about the location is, I mean, I guess you get to attack twice with the location like this. Like, you attack face, breakdance, and attack a minion with it as well. Sounds decent. 1-mana mixtape spell. Discover a copy of a card your opponent played this game. Sounds weird. Like, running this card in your deck for what? Probably is gonna have its moments discovered, but running this, I don't think so. You are discovering, however, so I don't know. Maybe it is gonna be decent. 2-mana Disc Jockey, 4/1 Mech Beast. Combo, add a random combo card to your hand. Sounds weird. I don't like it. 2-mana Harmonic Hip Hop. Deal 1 damage, give your weapon +3 attack, swap each turn. Deal 3 damage, give your weapon 1 attack. Wow, at 2-mana? I mean, it deals 1 damage to a single target, so it's not that amazing. But this on some weapon archetype should be decent. 3-mana 4/3 Mech Beatboxer. Combo, deal 4 damage, randomly split among all enemies. Pretty decent for a 3-mana 4/3. But it is a combo card, so it's gonna take some work to activate it. 3-mana bounce around legendary spell. Return all friendly minions to your hand. They cost 1 this turn. Oh my goodness. Did somebody break the meta with this already? Surely somebody's gonna break the meta with this. Especially in wild. Basically, if you stick something on the board with a battle cry, this is gonna be very good. 3-mana Mic Drop. Draw 2 cards. Finale. Give your weapon +2 attack. Pretty amazing. Oh, this is another card you can discover? Does that count for every legendary spell, by the way? Surely it has to count for every legendary spell, right? No? That's dumb. And how the fuck are people supposed to know these things? Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, dude? Really? The Warlock spell can get discovered? Wow, okay. 3-mana Record Scratcher. Death Rattle, refresh 1-mana crystal. Play combo cards while equipped to improve. Surely there's gonna be an OTK with the legendary spell in this. Surely. Some combo bullshit action. 3 mana, 1/3 rush combo, game +1/+1 for each other combo card you've played this game. Decent. It's a combo card still, though. Five mana, 3/4 MC Blingtron, Battle Cry. Both players equip a 1/2 microphone. Your opponent's increases all damage taken by 1. Okay, so they have 2 turns to break that thing, so they don't get wrecked by the 1 damage amplification there, huh? Yeah, imagine giving this to the opponent and then Astaloring them to the face. Some serious damage like that. Moving down to Shamans. Melomania. This music is absolutely cringe, Boris. What'd you do, fam? Boris. Melomania. 0 mana. Each time you play a minion this turn, add a random shaman spell to your hand. Sounds kind of random. Not sure what you're going to be using this in. 1 mana, 1/2 Murloc. Saxophone Soloist. If you control no other minions, add a Saxophone Soloist to your hand. So pretty nice Murloc support, I see. You get to play this over and over again on an empty board and still have something to do. Don't lose too much steam. 2 mana, 3/2 Naga. Battle Cry. If you're overloaded, discover a spell from your deck. Not the worst thing in the world. 3 mana, Chill Vibes. Restore 8 health. Finale, summon a 3/3 elemental with Taunt. Not a horrible spell. It's also Frost. 3 mana, Jazz Bass. Weapon. Death Rattle. Your next spell costs 1 less. Overload while equipped to improve. So what's the spell we're trying to cheat out with this? Surely there's gonna be some busted spell at the end of this, isn't it? 4 mana, 3/3 elemental. Rush, Divine Shield, Taunt, Wind Fury. That's a lot of stuff. Would have been amazing if it also has Lifesteal, but it's missing that one. Ooh, 3 copies of a big minion, you're not wrong. Maybe. 5 mana, Nature Spell, Lifesteal, deal 5 damage to a minion, costs 3 less if you're overloaded. So 2 mana, deal 5 damage, Lifesteal. That's not the worst thing in the world if you're playing some overload action. 5 mana, 5/5, Battle Cry. For the rest of the game, your overload cards costs 1 less. Okay. That might be some support for the overload archetype. It definitely needs it. How's it going, Ghost Flow? It's been a while, brother. How you doing? 5 mana, Jive Insect. Transform a minion into Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Overload 2. Decent, I guess. 5 mana, legendary spell. It's kind of okay, like tempoing this out super early, I guess it's pretty decent. Hey, happy to see you too, man. How you doing? 7 mana spell, Back the House. Summon a random 6, 5, 4, and 3 cost minion. Overload 2. Okay, so this is something you can cheat out, I guess. Yeah, Evolve Shaman right now is pretty decent. Too bad if Blazing Evocation is bugged still, but seems like it works even without it. Yeah, this would be pretty nice with some Evolve action to it. Okay, moving down to Warlock. Void Virtuoso. 1 mana, 1/3 demon. During your turn, your hero is immune. So I guess your hero power is not hurting you no more. That's decent. No taunt, sadly, but still looks decent. It's a demon as well, so you can abuse it like that with some of those demon cards. 2 mana 2/2 demon, Baritone Imp. Battle Cry, take fatigue damage, gain that much attack and health. So basically a 3/3 and a 4/4 if you have a couple of these. Not super amazing, is it? Yeah, I'm not sure as well, 11th. Like, it did seem kind of weird. Like, normally they do it the other way around. But, you know, Hearthstone and consistency go, like, a thing and another thing that doesn't go well with it. I'm pretty quick on my feet when it comes to improvising. 2 mana 0/3 weapon. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, restore 2 health instead, lose 1 durability. I mean, that's not specifically amazing, is it? Feels kind of weird, but I guess some sort of archetype can utilize this. Crescendo, take fatigue damage. Oh, you take fatigue damage several ways, huh? So I guess that demon does have some support to it. Take fatigue damage, deal that much damage to all enemies. Interesting. So, some pain self-healing warlock? This is still gonna work, right? Or does it actually? It works. Okay, so yeah, there should be some decent control archetype like this, huh? 3 mana Demonic Dynamics. Discover 2 demons, finale, give them +1/+2. That's kind of trash, isn't it? 5 mana Crazed Conductor. 4/5. Take fatigue damage, summon that many 3/3 imps. Wow. Okay. Could something like this get well comboed with a Curse Warlock archetype? Perhaps. Maybe, just maybe. 5 mana 4/6 Demon, Opera Soloist, Battle Cry. If you control no other minions, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Not bad at all. Yeah. 5 mana 3/6 Taunt Death Rattle. Both players draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and destroy the top 2 cards of their deck. Well, goodbye combo decks, am I right? As well as the legendary spell after that. 6 mana Shadow, Dirge of Despair. Deal 3 damage to a character. If that kills it, summon a demon from your deck. It's kind of funny that you can actually kill the opponent with this as well. But, what kind of demon are you trying to summon from your deck like this? I guess you can cheat out that big guy. Might be decent-ish with Thaddeus Warlock somehow. Still a bit expensive though. Still a bit expensive in it. And the 6 mana Symphony of Sins. Discover and play a movement. Shuffle the other 6 into your deck. Movement of Envy. Remove the top 6 cards from your opponent's deck. They're all 3 mana, by the way. Movement of Pride. Draw your highest cost minion. Reduce its cost by 6. Maybe for a Thaddeus. Movement of Wrath. Deal 6 damage to all characters, yourself included. Lifesteal. Deal 6 damage to the enemy hero. Give a random minion in your hand, deck, and battlefield, +6/+6. Draw 6 cards, summon a 6/6 demon with Taunt and Reborn. And there's the minion as well. Not bad, definitely gives you a lot of value, but I guess this is what you're wanting most of the time. Yeah. Pretty busted indeed. And you say you can discover this over and over, huh? That's insane, man. Literally insane. And the last class, Warrior. 1 mana, 1 free Quillbore, Razor Fen Rockstar. After you gain armor, gain 2 more. Pretty decent for Control Warrior, I guess. 2 mana, Roaring Applause. Draw a card. Repeat for each minion type you control. That's a lot of card draw, I guess. For a Menagerie-style deck. 2 mana, Verse Riff. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Gain 2 armor. Finale, play your last Riff. I mean, this is basically, you play it twice, right? That's what this means. Like, if this is the finale, this is the last thing you play on the turn, so you play the same Riff twice. Are there other Riff cards? There it is. Chorus Riff, but can you really play this again with your last mana? 3 mana, draw a minion, give it +2/+2. Finale, play this Riff again, basically. So draw a minion twice, give it +2 twice. Not twice, but 2 different minions with +2. Not horrible, but a bit... Draw 2 minions, give them +2/+2. Acceptable, I guess. Decent. 3 mana, 1/2, Power Slider. Rush, Battle Cry, gain +1/+1 for each minion type you've played this game. So by turn 3, you could have been playing like 2 different minions already, so it could be a Rush 3/4 already. Not the worst thing in the world, and later on it could be even better, I guess, so I'd say it's decent-ish. 4 mana, 3/2, Kodo-Hide Drum Kit. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. Gain armor while equipped to improve. Well, it's gonna be decent for Control Warrior. Not so much on a board-centric level, though. 4 mana, 4/3, Rockmaster Voon. Copy a minion of each minion type in your hands. Well, that's a lot of steam, especially with the buff action. 5 mana, Black Rock and Roll. That kind of racist in it. Fire spell. Give all minions in your deck attack and health equal to their cost. On top of what they already have, right? Okay, so decent. Pretty good. Sounds good, Ravager. But yeah, I guess it's kind of pricey. 5 mana do nothing on that turn, but after that, it's like a 7 mana Lorfimar, and that didn't see too much play. But maybe this is gonna be good. Can we actually cheat it out somehow? Probably not. 5 mana, 5/5 Dragon, Drum Soloist. Taunt, Battlecry if you control no other minions. Gain +2/+2 and Rush. Oh, that's strong. It's also a dragon, so... yeah, it's been a joke quite a while, Kex. What do you mean? Yeah, this is gonna see place if Menagerie Warrior sees play itself. 6 mana, Bridge Riff. Summon a 3/4 rocker with Taunt and 4/3 with Rush. Finale, play your last Riff. Oh, wow. So 6 mana, summon 4 minions, is that it? Sounds decent then. And that's about it. Okay, well, we managed to go over all of the cards in 1 hour and about 20 minutes, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, I did not make any grand revelations about these and what decks are we going to be seeing out of them, but yeah, it's good to be seeing all of these cards. I'm gonna have to think longer about what decks we're gonna be using them in, but all around good stuff. Looking forward to seeing them in action. Alrighty, that's gonna be for the card review, I guess. Jadis, you still up for that coaching action? Less aggressive? Well, I don't know, Savannah. Aggressive decks are always going to be a part of the game, because if they're not, control decks are going to prevail, and that's never a fun meta either.